Hi, Mike Erickson here. It is a beautiful fall day here in North Country. The sun just came out and it's rippling off the waves in the lake, and the leaves are just gorgeous. But as I sit here looking across Lake Vermilion, it's hard for me to understand how preserving the future of our environment has become a partisan issue. But it has. The singular focus of today's Republican Party on business has presented us with a false choice. You can have either business growth or you can protect the environment. I don't agree. I think we can have both. I think we can have both responsible business growth and be good stewards of the environment. Now, the environmental policy today can be summarized in two words: repeal regulations. And the Republicans have gone after it with zeal. In fact, they proudly claim success by having repealed 70 plus regulations and counting. When you think about it, that's a pretty low bar as a measure of success. It's easy to go in and rip out regulations with wanton disregard for the effects that your actions might be having. Now, I want to talk to you about a representative project that's important for up here in the North Country, the sulfide mining project. I'm going to talk about PolyMet, but Twin Metals has similar concerns. So about a year ago, the Wall Street Journal published an article with the headline, "Courting Disaster." It was right after the mining disaster in Brazil. And the mine in Brazil used the same tailing basin technology, the upstream dam, that PolyMet is proposing for here in the Boundary Waters Canoe area. The Wall Street Journal identified that technology has been banned pretty much in every country except the United States, and including Ontario, where PolyMet is headquartered, because it is no longer considered an industry best practice. The Wall Street Journal indicated that 66% of all tailing basin failures involve the same type of technology that PolyMet is proposing. Now, I understand risk in business. And you would think that if a company was presented with a substantial risk, that they would have a risk management plan to reassure the public. A plan that would tell you how they were going to mitigate the risks, and God forbid there was a casualty, how they were going to remediate the damage. I doubt that PolyMet has such a plan. Because when the Wall Street Journal asked them for comment on how they would handle the inundation zone, that area where the tailings would take over if there was a casualty to their dam, the spokesman said, well, we have an evacuation plan for the people, and there are a series of lakes and water dams that will slow the flow of the tailings. Now, it may be okay for PolyMet to sacrifice that series of lakes and dams. It's not okay for me. Now, industry, the mining industry and the oil and gas pipeline industry will always have a bevy of highly paid lobbyists to try to influence the legislature. The environment does not. I am proud to have been endorsed by the Boundary Waters Action Fund, and I commit to be a tireless advocate for the environment while still pursuing responsible business growth.